If you're part of the spiritual community, there's a really good chance that you've heard about New Earth. I've seen readers and channelers describe it differently, but from what I've seen and read, it's basically the return to source for the Aligned Collective. So, a timeline where we're fully embodying who we are as multidimensional beings. In this new earth, amazing things occur, like almost instantaneous manifestation and healing on all levels. I've seen it described as heaven on earth, as Eden. I saw someone on Twitter say that we would start to look like our true starseed selves, that all physical pain and diseases would just vanish, and that Mother Earth would heal immediately, and that we would start to communicate telepathically. Now, I've always been one to believe that nothing is impossible, but I try to apply reason to a lot of things because I feel like if we wander too far out there, it can sometimes loop back into fear because it's just like so much for our human minds to comprehend and for us to hold. I say this because when I read that Twitter post, I was like, that seems really jarring for the veil to just drop just like that, without preparing us first. And I fully believe that there are divine laws in place that keep us on a path of healing and learning and evolving as souls, i.e., the human experience. So while parts of it did resonate, there was a lot of it that didn't sit quite right with me. Really quickly, hi, I'm Jess. Welcome to Mystic Soul Studio. If you're new here, it's a pleasure to have you. If you're not, pleasure to have you as well, and welcome back. This is a two-part video. This first part is where I'm explaining an overview of how I got to New Earth and my experience with it so far. Part two will be a channeled reading on what we can expect moving forward, like what miracles, blessings, amazing things are coming for us. So if you're interested in that as well, stay tuned. It will be posted within a couple of days of this video. So I have a running list on Notion where I jot down any video ideas I want to do, any readings, things like that. And about a year ago, I added New Earth channeled reading to the list, not really knowing anything about it at the time. I'd really only heard about it mentioned briefly in videos and posts on Twitter and other sites, but I knew that there would come a time where I would be meant to talk about it, and here we are. The idea and desire to do this video right now came from a video I saw by Sanskrips Tarot a couple weeks back, where she talks about the amazing soul journey she's been on the last couple of months, and how this shift has been none other than the arrival of New Earth. She does an amazing job of explaining her story, and if this is resonating with you and you're interested in watching that, I highly encourage it. It'll be linked down below. The arrival of New Earth is so profound and complex, but simple at the same time. And it's different for all of us, but there's a lot of things that connect it for us too. It's gradual and has been building up literally since the dawn of this planet and humanity, but it's also kind of suddenly and all at once too. It's like I said, very profound. And I'm not trying to confuse or overwhelm you. It actually hasn't been confusing or overwhelming for me at all. It's been quite beautiful. And I'm gonna do my best to explain an overview of how I've gotten here. So for me, I first noticed something shift last year in 2024 during that eclipse season in April. It was such chaotic energy leading up to it, and I'm actually drawn to the Healing Chaos card from one of my Oracle decks, where it shows this tornado with like a bunch of flowers and lightning and stuff. And that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like it was really chaotic, but it was the crumbling of the matrix. At least for me, it was a huge shift. I mean, right after that, I had healing take place that I thought would take years, maybe even a lifetime, and it happened in the matter of weeks for me. Don't get me wrong, there were times after that in 2024 where I was still experiencing, I'm sorry, a cat just went through the fence. Oh, and it's so cute. It has like this really bushy striped tail. It almost looks like a Pokemon. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, there were times last year where old patterns kept trying to come up and I would get a little bit triggered, but it was like trying to make something that no longer served me fit. And it quite literally felt like I was wearing another person's problem. And it couldn't and didn't fit me anymore, so I would go through the whole process of moving past it a lot quicker. Whereas before it would take days for me to get out of my head about whatever was trying to pop up, now it took minutes. And every time was easier than the last, to the point where these thoughts would try to pop up and I would just be like, what the fuck are you here for? All this to say that 2024 really laid the groundwork for what was coming in 2025. I needed that tower moment because I needed to do all of that healing to prepare me for this. I read one time that how you spend the first day of a new year is how that year is going to go for you. And the first day of 2024, I cried a lot. I felt really weird that day. I didn't know why I was so emotional. And looking back now, it's because I was purging old shit and doing a lot of healing that year. The first day of this year, 2025, completely different. I stayed up to watch the fireworks. I was the only one in my house that did so, and it was like completely magical. I don't know if you can hear the plane passing right now, but it was completely magical. It was amazing. I felt so much hope, gratitude, and love in that moment. And like the next day, it just everything was so peaceful and happy. And I really felt like it was showing me that this year was going to be so different, so magical, so amazing. And I just knew it was going to be exactly like that. Then later on in January, it snowed here. Now, this, you might be like, okay. Let me tell you something. I live in the deep, deep, deep South. It never freaking snows here, baby. It never snows here. And the fact that it did, and it wasn't just a little bit, it was like 1.5 feet of snow or something like that. It was crazy. Never happened here, at least not in like 100 years or more. It snowed like this year. I mean, it was incredible. And the fact that something so historical like that happened, it was even more confirmation for me. I just remember thinking, okay, this is just telling me that this year is different. Like something has changed, something has shifted. It was telling me, like my intuition was telling me that it was because this year was going to be magical in ways I couldn't even imagine. And it 1000% has been. I mean, the synchronicities have been off the charts this year. But in the last month, month and a half, like couple months, it's been like, it's been crazy. It's been surreal. Okay. It's like there's so many things that have been happening. So a couple of weeks ago, I sat down to do a channeled reading for Saturn. That video will be linked down below if you're interested. And I'm expecting like this heavy, dark, energy for the collective because that's how it's been lately. Well, not lately, but how it's been before in the last few years when I've gone to do things like this. Baby, nothing to do with it. Like nothing to do with it. All the cards coming out are beautiful, magical, blessed, healing, amazing, like divine. It was kind of shocking. Like you can see my reaction in the video. I'm like, I was not expecting this at all. Like it was nothing like the other channelings I've done for the collective before. And it blew me away. I was like, this is amazing. Then fast forward a couple days and I watched Sand's video about the new earth and the new her. And it's just like a freaking light bulb moment. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what this is. It's the new earth. It's here now. And it's not exactly how you may have thought it would be, or definitely not how I thought it would be. I don't know. I thought we were going to have this huge palpable shift. I don't know. Was I expecting like the earthquake from Freaky Friday? I don't know. But I thought it would be like immediately noticeable. And I mean, maybe for some people it has been, but for me and a lot of the people I know, it's been a very gradual process, a building up until suddenly we're in it, like all the way in it. It's like, have you ever been driving and you zone out and then all of a sudden you're at your destination and you're like, how did I even get here? Did I obey traffic laws? Like what happened? It's exactly like that. So yeah, last couple of months, new earth arrival, synchronicities are crazy. Guys, I'll think about something and it pops into my reality almost instantly. Like it's amazing. It's incredible. For example, the other day I was a little upset about something that used to like really trigger me. One of the things I healed from last year. And I go through my usual process of talking myself through it. A few minutes later, I'm over it, right? Y'all, not even an hour later, A song that I used to play on repeat while I was in like the thick of it pops up on a random like music video TV channel. I was like, what? Mind you, I haven't played that song in years because it reminds me of that emotionally difficult time in my life. And it's not even a song that I've come across randomly because it's not a very popular song. That was like, okay, it's not taking weeks, months, years anymore. It's taking days, hours, minutes now. It really is almost instantaneously. The angel numbers. The angel numbers are nonstop. I mean, I've since I started my did my spiritual reawakening in 2020, I've seen angel numbers like all the time, like crazy, and I'm sure you as well. But lately, when I tell you that it's like nonstop, where I would see like angel numbers maybe like a couple times in an hour, now I'm seeing them like every 5 minutes. It's like, what, all these angel numbers, like the more synchronicities. Like it's to the point where even people that don't really, notice angel numbers are like noticing them because it's like so frequent. It's incredible. Another thing, anything I do with intention has the exact outcome and result that I want. Those results are like incredibly fast now. For example, I'll put something on my altar and ask my guides to charge it with magical, abundant, beautiful energy. And I tell them like the outcome I would like it to have. And literally a day later, I'll take it down from my altar and use it in whatever way I want to use it. And the results are like, it's mind blowing, y'all. I trust my guides with my life, and I have always known that they help me so much. But now it feels different. It feels like I have a more direct connection to them. It's like times 100 now. I don't know. It's like really, really special. It's always been special, but now it's incredibly like more intense. I've actually always wanted to see them. There was a part of me that was scared to for a while, but for the last couple years, I've been like, no, I'm ready. I would love to do this. And last year, I actually started being able to see them, but as like glimmers of light. And I've talked about it multiple times in past readings, how I see them and how they show up for me. But I feel like it's going to be changing and it's going to be getting even more like visible to me. So I'm really interested to see how that part of my spirituality is going to develop from here on out. Now, one thing that has been pretty normal for me have been my dreams. I know people in the spiritual community have been having like crazy, revelatory, profound dreams, but I have to say mine have been pretty to quote Larry David, pretty normal. I have to say it's been pretty standard, but my waking life has been chock full of magic, so I'm no complaints here. I'm fine, and I've had plenty of profound, deep, like spiritual dreams in the past. So like I'm fine with the chill dreams for now. It's been pretty normal. So y'all, there's so many more examples I could give you. Like when I know I keep saying this, but the synchronicities have been off the charts, amazing, incredible. Like there's so many things that have happened that literally if I sat here and listed them one by one, it would be like a 3-hour long video. So I'm not going to do that, but this is all just to show me, to show you that this is it. Like the new earth is here. We are creating our reality as we speak, as we think. That's the new earth. It's been a long road to get here, but we made it. We made it, y'all. We made it. We are master manifestors. We are the magicians, the high priestesses, the high priest. Like we've been for a long time trying to find the right tools for this, when really we are the magic. We are the keys. We don't need anything to manifest. We just like literally our minds, our words, our the intention that we put into things, into our lives, that's what it is. That's new earth. It really is all about love, you guys. Like the more love we pour into ourselves, into the world, into our passions, into each other, that that's what it's all about. The more love that we give to each other, the earth, we're getting that back times 10, times 100. And it's not taking years anymore. It's taking like days, like hours, minutes. It's like so quick now. It's fascinating. So, all this to say that New Earth is not like this complete shattering of the veil, this complete overhaul of our society, of the simulation. And it's definitely not like the rapture in the Bible. It's a state of mind, it's a vibration, it's a way of being. It's as simple and complex as that. We have friends, family that aren't quite here yet. We have some friends and family that are in it and they don't even realize what it is. We have some friends and family that will never get here. That doesn't mean they disappear or go away. No, it's just that they're not in this state of being with us. And that's okay. It really is different for everyone. So yeah, that's an overview. That's what it's been like for me getting here. And there's probably so much more that I haven't even realized yet. There, like I said earlier, there's so much more I could talk about, synchronicities, confirmations, downloads that I've received. It's way too much to talk about, really. It's been incredible though. I'm so, so grateful and so thankful. Please let me know if you have experienced anything like this, if this has resonated with you, if you feel like sharing your stories, your confirmations, your synchronicities, your downloads that you've received regarding this. I would love to hear them. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I love making videos like this and having discussions about these deep, profound topics with you guys. I want to thank my guides, God, the universe, spirit, for guiding my path and allowing me to connect with you today. And I will see you in the next one. If you're interested in that channeling, it will be up shortly. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.